Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a fragrance video. I feel like I haven't done one in a little bit. It's been a few videos, so I kind of wanted to just hop back into fragrance a little bit. Today I'm going to be doing little like cumulative new fragrances in my collection. This has been ones that I've gotten, I want to say, over the last like few months. Basically any fragrances that I've gotten since my last collection video, which was I think a few months ago. So these are all ones that you guys haven't seen yet for the most part, with the exception of one because I mentioned it in my favorites video, but other than that everything is new. I haven't talked about it on the channel yet, so I'm gonna just kind of run through what I have and what I think of them and some notes, and yeah, just kind of show you guys what's new in my fragrance collection. So I'm gonna hop right into it because it might be a little bit long. So the first one I'm going to start out with, and if you see me looking down, I just have like some notes here just because I wanted to be accurate on the notes, because if I'm smelling a few, I just might get like a little nose blind to some. So I have some notes here. So the first perfume I have is from Lattafa Parfums. The name like isn't really on the bottle, but I know it's called Lattafa Parfums, and this is Raghba. I got this one off of like Amazon, I think. It was, I want to say, between $50 and $60 if I remember correctly. And this is a vanilla oud perfume. Very unisex. This has actually kind of replaced my Shagaf oud from Swiss Arabian, because that one is a little too, like, I love it. I admire it so much, especially because it's reminiscent of Oud Bouquet, and I love Oud Bouquet. I think it's just not like my personality as much. I have a hard time mixing it with other scents. So this one I use a lot when I just want like a good heavy dose of, not even a heavy dose because this isn't really a super heavy oud. It's very smooth. I'm not like a huge oud person, but this is like as intense as I really can go when it comes to oud, I feel like, at least so far. But this is just a very smoky, vanilla, incensey kind of oud, but it is very smooth and it's very long lasting. So this one's good to like use as a base layer and maybe like layer something on top or not. I've worn this alone plenty of times and I have gotten compliments on it, particularly at work, when I'm around a lot of other fragrance scents and people can still kind of like pick this out and smell it. So very strong, will get you compliments. Just a very smooth, introductory, deep kind of scent. If you want a good introductory scent to ouds, this is a really good one. So yeah, I picked up this one recently. The next one is Haramain, I don't really know how to say it, Haramain Amber Oud, and this is Gold Edition. This one I bought because of a bunch of recommendations on YouTube saying that it's a very warm, fruity, just like addictive kind of scent, and that everyone gives you compliments when you wear it. This isn't what I was expecting at all. It kind of smells like, the notes are melon, pineapple, amber, vanilla, musk, woody notes, and some green notes. I definitely pick up that, particularly the melon, the pineapple, and the musk, but it just, there's a weird kind of like, I don't know, there's a weird kind of like metallic vibe I get from this that kind of just doesn't, wow, like it doesn't draw me in. I feel like this would smell very good on a guy. It's definitely a very unisex scent. It's just something that I feel like I personally couldn't rock because it's just a little too masculine for my liking and a little too fruity for my liking. I don't know, I just really pick up that pineapple. It smells like canned chunked pineapple to me, like the if it was like empty but pineapple was like in it and you're just smelling the metal can. Like, I don't know, it kind of smells like very metallic, even though there's nothing metallic-y like in this, but I don't know, I just couldn't, something about it that didn't vibe well with me. But I know that a lot of people really love this and people compliment other people when they're wearing this, and I will say it's definitely very strong and very long lasting. I remember putting this on and showering and I got out of the shower and I still could smell it on my skin. So unfortunately for me, it wasn't a scent that I loved, so I didn't love that. But if it's a scent that you like, then it's very, very long lasting. So Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition. Okay, the next one I got, I actually really do like, and this one is Maison Louis Marie number 4, Bois de Balincourt, I believe is how you say it. To me, this is like a very easily wearable, classy, daily sandalwood kind of scent. The way I describe this one is, if you know what Le Labo Santal 33 smells like, if you take that and kind of soften it a little bit, because that one is so strong, like you can't really wear that in an intimate setting because it's so strong, even if you have just like one spray on. So I really typically wear that if I'm going to be either outdoors or in like a big crowd of people, which is like hasn't happened at all this year. So it's a little loud, and I wanted something a little bit more soft and wouldn't project as much for a more intimate setting when you're just around maybe 2 people or so. So this is like Le Labo Santal 33 softened dramatically and maybe like added a little creaminess to it. So it smells like Santal 33, but with just like a, not vanilla, but like a creaminess. It's sandalwood, cedar, vetiver, nutmeg, and amberwood. I love this so much, and I have gotten a lot of compliments on this one, and it dries down a little sweeter on me than Santal 33, so I feel like I've been reaching for this over that one lately just because it's a little bit more wearable for what I've been doing in life right now. So definitely love this one. Oh god, I gotta go a little quicker because this is gonna be such a long video. Okay, the next one is Roses Vanille from Mancera. This one is a very like sweet, dark kind of scent, but still wearable. I don't know, I love this one. I get compliments like almost every time I wear it. This one is lemon, rose, vanilla, white musk, cedar, and sugar. Those are just some of the notes, but it definitely, oh, and this is my favorite part about it. Some people don't like this, but I love this, is that the cap is like a screw-on. It's not a magnet. I don't know, I think that's so cool. It's just, it smells like, you definitely smell that kind of burst of lemon just in the opening, but then as it dries down, it's just this gorgeous, like addictive, vanillic rose. Like that is just what it is. It smells plush and creamy, but still deep. I don't know, I love this one. I try not to wear it every day because I try to like keep it as an occasional scent, but I love this one so much. Roses Vanille from Mancera. The next one is Ombre Leather from Tom Ford. I love this one. This, especially for layering, I kind of will just give like a spray of this to really any other fragrance, and it just gives it like a class, like an edgy vibe. I don't know, because it smells like leather basically. Leather, jasmine, amber, patchouli, moss, and cardamom. Definitely very unisex. Smells great on a guy, but I still love wearing it like on me. I like to spray it on my my jackets. If you get it on your clothes, it like will not leave your clothes. So I've sprayed this on my leather jacket that I wear a lot, and it's like still on there, and it just, oh, it just smells so good. Like classy, just classy, leathery, expensive, not too masculine, not too feminine, just right down the middle. And it literally just smells like leather, which is funny because I don't like the smell of leather. I'm not a leather fan. But for some reason, just the way that this one is balanced, I can handle it. And it's very long lasting, like very long lasting, which we all know I love. So Tom Ford Ombre Leather. Okay, the next one I was so excited about when I got, and I'm still excited about it. I just like haven't really had the opportunity to wear it yet because it is very loud. It's very sweet. It's very like I would almost wear this to the bar or like clubbing, which I haven't been to the bar or clubbing in over a year. But I still love this one so much, so I gotta find opportunities to like wear it. But this is La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is just pear, vetiver, and vanilla, and it is like, even though it only has 3 notes, it smells like it has a million. Like it just smells more complex than that, but it's really not. The opening is just a fresh, juicy, almost candied like pear, like you just took a fresh bite out of a pear, like a very sweet tart pear. And then it has the vetiver, just gives it a little bit of depth, and then it just dries down into that vanilla, and oh my god, it is beautiful. It's very strong though. Like, I'm an oversprayer and I really can only do like 2 sprays of this because, and I try not to spray it like here. I try to spray it on my arms and such because it's strong. So just be careful when you're spraying it, but this is like so beautiful. If you like sweet but different, if you like, you know, fun, flirty kind of scents, Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle. Beautiful. Okay, my next one is the one and only. I had bought a travel spray of this and I loved it, so I just finally like got the full bottle and said, you know, whatever, just I'm gonna end up with it someday anyway, so I might as well get it now. And that is Love by Kilian, Don't Be Shy. This is the one, this is the fragrance that it is said that Rihanna wears. Everyone knows Rihanna smells amazing, and this is apparently the perfume that she wears. So it smells like marshmallows and just candied oranges and a little bit of a white floral. Some of the notes are orange blossom, neroli, caramel, vanilla, musk, jasmine, and iris. And I feel like I can smell all of that. Like, it just is such a like luscious marshmallow orange blossom fragrance. But I almost kind of like that neroli because it doesn't make it so sickeningly sweet. The neroli gives it a little bit of like a zesty edge. So I really, really like this one. They also do sell it in a travel spray. This is, I think like $45 versus $240. So if you want to try it first, this is on Sephora and you can do that. I really liked it. Now I just keep in my purse, and this is my home bottle. So yeah, you can definitely try this one before you buy it. 100% would recommend doing that. So Love by Kilian, Don't Be Shy. Okay, the next one is kind of like a random one. I saw this in Marshall's one day and I remember liking it back in the day, so I just bought it because it was for a good price. And this is Marc Jacobs Decadence. I was wearing this for like a week straight when I first got it, and I will say like it lasted me through like a whole work day, and I could smell it on myself and I could tell that other people could smell it. Like it's strong, it's sweet, it's everything I usually would like in a fragrance. It's pretty unique too. Like, honestly, nothing bad I can say about this one. I do really love it. It's probably the only Marc Jacobs fragrance I actually thoroughly enjoy enough to like buy it. And it smells like different enough from all the other Marc Jacobs fragrances. But this one is plum, saffron, iris, rose, jasmine, amber, vetiver, papyrus, which I thought was interesting. But yeah, it's just like a woody, sweet, fruity, plummy, deep kind of sweet, edgy fragrance, I guess. Like, if you like sweet, deep fragrances, but you want to be like a little bit different, but you just definitely have to like sweet, this is a really good one. And I got it at Marshall's for like, I think $30 or something. So Marc Jacobs Decadence. The next one is pretty exciting to me. I've been wearing this one like almost every day. I love it. And this is C, Giorgio Armani C, and this is Les Parfums. This is not the original. This is not the Intense. This is not Passion or whatever the one is in the pink bottle. This is Les Parfums. I think you can only get this like online, and you really have to hunt for this. I was looking for this for forever. I had months ago put myself on like a notify me list on FragranceNet for when it came back in stock, and it finally did. So I picked it up. I think it was under $100. I don't think I would have got it if it was too much over that. But yeah, this is Les Parfums. I just wanted this because I love the original C, but it's just like too, I don't know, I feel like everybody wears it and it doesn't really last on me that well. Like, it lasts a little bit, but not like crazy. So I really just wanted a more concentrated, different version of it. So this is the Parfum, and it did not disappoint. You definitely get the black currant and the amber in this one like crazy. Definitely has like that patchouli in there still to kind of help it project. It does have vanilla, a little bit of incense, jasmine, and benzoin as well. So it just has like a very deep black currant, mysterious vibe. I don't know. I spray it just like kind of on the inside of my arms, and it literally lasts me all day. I don't have to layer it with anything. It's just beautiful. It's just like a nice, like different version of the original Giorgio Armani C. So the Parfum version. Love. Okay, next is one I already talked about in my fragrance video, in my 2020 favorites video. This is my favorite fragrance I have in my collection still to this day, even after accumulating some other ones after this. This is still my favorite. And this is Delina Exclusif from Parfums de Marly. Very similar to the original Delina, but this one has more incense, oud. This is so gorgeous. It reminds me of just a deep version of the original Delina. With that incense, you definitely get a little bit more smokiness, and it almost has that like plasticky, like this is gonna sound really bad, but I promise it smells beautiful. It smells like a plastic doll, like that, like Cabbage Patch Kid, like doll skin, that smells like plasticky vanilla almost. It has like a little bit of that in there, which I kind of like. It sounds bad. It sounds like it's not a good scent, but it amplifies the scent of that rose and lychee and rhubarb and stuff. Oh yeah, the rhubarb was taken out of this. That's right. Because it's not like, it doesn't have that bite that like the original Delina has. But if I want that bite, I'll wear original Delina. And if I don't, and I want like a little deeper kind of thing, I'll wear this one. And sometimes I'll even layer them. So oh my god, this is just so beautiful. Every time I've worn this, I've gotten a compliment. Like, every single time. It's just so good. So good. Delina Exclusif. Okay, and then next is probably like my second favorite fragrance in my collection. If I really had to pick a number 2, I think it would be this. And this is Sunshine Woman from Amwaj. And I don't know if you can tell in the light, but it's got like the whole bottle is just sparkles. Like I feel like whenever I see it in videos or pictures, it never does it justice. When I got it in person, I was like, the whole bottle is just like sparkly. It's so pretty. But this is it reminds me so much of one of my favorite fragrances, which is Jazz Club from Replica, the Maison Margiela Replica fragrance line. The Jazz Club scent from them. I have that. I love it. It's just a teeny tiny bit too masculine for me. Like just the slightest bit. I feel like I'm wearing a men's cologne when I wear it, which is fine. But I don't always want to smell like super masculine. I've been trying to dress a little bit more feminine. trying. And I finally figured out that this reminds me of that, but a more feminine version. So this has osmanthus in it. It has white tobacco. What else does it have? Almond, vanilla, jasmine, patchouli. But I really get that like tobacco with a hint of like nuttiness to it. And that osmanthus gives it this like dried fruit kind of, I don't even know how to describe it, but oh my god, it smells so good. And I'm so happy that I finally have like a feminine version of Jazz Club from Replica. Like if I smelled this with that side by side, like separately, and oh my god, they smell very similar because of that tobacco that's in both of them. But it's just like, this is slightly more feminine with the jasmine, with the osmanthus, stuff like that. So I'm so happy to have this guy, or this girl I should say. Okay, and then the last one I had bought from, it's the same brand that I know I suggested in my 2020 favorites. I suggested the brand Oil Perfumery. I love them. They're like a dupe house or clone house. They kind of replicate well-known fragrances, which not everybody's a fan of. I would always rather own the original fragrance, but for the purpose of doing YouTube and knowing that these fragrances are sometimes $300 plus, I would like to have some affordable recommendations that smell like them. And you can decide if you're for that or not. But there's Oil Perfumery, and they have like the roll-on little oils, and then they have another spin-off called Oakcha, which is like spray perfume versions, but it's the same company that makes them. So I had seen a recommendation from a YouTuber I watch, Makeup by Cheryl. I don't know if it's Beauty by Cheryl or Makeup by Cheryl, but Cheryl, love her. And she she had said in one of her videos that this brand replicates like the same way that Oil Perfumery does because they're the same company. So I had picked up Oakcha's Orphic, which is supposed to be a clone of Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait. So this says little Extrait de Parfum, and this is supposed to be a replicate of this guy right here. And I will say it smells very, very, very close. The strength of it is not quite on par with MFK, but it's close. And it does have, it definitely, like if you want to get the vibe, I think this was like $40 versus almost $400 or something like that. If you really want to get the vibe, I would definitely say it's like 95% there. The strength is just a little different, obviously. And then I can't quite put my finger on what else it is about it that's like different, but it's just the strength of it. That like punch is definitely more present in the MFK, the actual MFK version, but this is very close. The only thing, I don't really love the bottle. Like the cap is kind of like cheap, I don't know, and the sprayer is like not my favorite. Like it's kind of like aggressive. It doesn't just flow. Listen, when you have as many fragrances as I do, you find the smallest things to be picky about, okay? But the sprayer isn't my favorite. The bottle, like the cap, how it comes off and stuff isn't my favorite, but the smell is beautiful and it does last a long time, but it just doesn't last as long. It doesn't project like as much as I would say MFK does, but it is beautiful. It smells really nice. It's just kind of like I think it still has all the same notes as like Baccarat Rouge. Like the Extrait just has the added almond. It almost kind of smells like candied almonds with like cotton candy and woody notes. If you can even picture that, but it smells so freaking good, and I do love it. I have been wearing it a few days, and I would like a couple hours later get like whiffs of myself and stuff. So I do really like it a lot. So that is Oakcha Orphic Extrait de Parfum. Okay guys, so that is all I have. I'm saying that's all. It was like 11 fragrances, but that was, again, this wasn't all bought at once. This was cumulative. This was over Christmas. This was over, you know, since I think like all accumulative since like maybe November or so, maybe even a little bit before. But yeah, I'm so happy with the ones that I have gotten. I definitely, in this round of fragrances that I bought, found a couple of my like new favorites that I have in my collection, so I'm so excited about that. I hope you guys maybe heard one or two that sounded like it would be up your alley. So yeah, I was so excited to do another little fragrance video for you guys. And if you wish to see more perfume videos from me, just comment down below on the topics you would like to see or fragrances you'd like reviewed or anything like that. As always, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys.